There we go. Hey guys, here we go. Getting ready for Battlefield 6. Super pumped, really excited. We're going to be playing most of the day. Big ol' streamathon. We're going to go from right now until 6 p.m. Probably going to play a little bit of everything, but really interested in Conquest today. We got drops on, and I'm pumped. I hope you guys are pumped. Let's make this happen. All right, we got a goal today. Let's hit the amount of subs that we got listed there. I think it's at 10. Can't wait. Let's roll in. As you guys can see, we got to keep our level here, level 20. So we're gonna be playing with some guns that I've been working towards, getting some stuff done here, and mostly gonna be playing support medic. That's kind of my go-to, but maybe we'll get some snipes in too. Let's hit it. Hoping that we can load in kind of quick here. I would think with it being kind of a fresh start to the beta that we should be able to just kind of run with it. Again, guys, we've got that goal. We've got a sub goal today, hoping that we can make it to 10 and that we can just kind of roll through here. There we go. Looks like we found a lobby. Found a match. Let's see here. Let's see what map it is. I haven't played the newest one. I played this one. This one's good. I really like chilling around B on this one. These urban maps in this new one, I like them. I wish they were bigger, but I'm a big fan of them. Hey, drop a hi in the chat if you're in here for the first time. I want to be able to say hello to you. I want to be able to interact with you guys as much as possible. Are you excited for Battlefield 6? Are you excited for October is when it drops, I think. I want to say October 10th. We'll be pre-ordering for sure. And in the lead up to this, probably playing some Warzone, playing some Battlefield, some of my favorite classic Nintendo games as well. Wind Waker. We're doing a Let's Play of Wind Waker after the beta again. We're on part 1. Made it pretty far through, but excited to carry on into part 2 at the end of this weekend. Alright, let's see here for guns. I was really liking the M4 when I was playing earlier. The carbine class is really, really good. But we're going to run with the M417 here for a second, and a little goal of mine this time around is going to be to level up that pistol. So let's find out how we go here. Let's jump into E. Feels good. Feels fresh. Crisp. Okay, let's move in on this guy. 2 of them over there. 1 down. Don't have my smokes on anymore. That's good to know. We're gonna be hopping in. We're gonna throw smokes for cover for a majority of this. Let's take cover behind this tank here as we move up. Keep moving in with the team. One of my favorite things about this. One of my favorite things about this game that's different than some of the other ones is the revive mechanic. I don't think I'm going to get revived. We'll just jump out here. I want to put on those smokes anyway. Another big thing that I love about this, as I was saying, is that revive mechanic where you can drag a teammate. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Jump on the team here. And keep moving. Alright, I'm going to try and make my way over to B.
Objective Echo is under attack.
Very urban area over there. Did you guys see that guy?
Our forces are attacking Objective Charlie.
I kind of worked my way over to C here. It's okay. Keep moving. Woo! That was close.
Stay strong.
Alright. Keep her going. Saw that guy.
Charlie has been neutralized.
Keep moving, keep moving. Here we go. Go through the rubble of these buildings. I really like some of the details that they've thrown into this. That tree on fire, pretty awesome. It's kind of just all gives me an overall vibe like Battlefield 3 did. It just feels darker, grittier. Later. There's a couple more coming through here, maybe. I feel like I hear some guys moving around us. Yeah, it's got that Battlefield 3 feel. Gritty, dark. That's kind of the vibe that I get. Last squad member. I gotta watch that impulsive reloading. That's something that I really need to work on. Again, guys, let's get something going in the chats. Keep her moving here. Keep her going. Keep her going. All right. Let it in. Let's get E back under control. Didn't know what we were spawning into there. Let's get ready. I'm gonna hop in on this guy. Just as we get into E here. That guy's gone. Good to know. Good to know. And let's hop in on this action. Take an E. Look around. Something that I always have to remind myself is not to stand still, right? The still target's an easy target. See those guys up there in the trees. Something I'm not seeing a lot of people do that's worth thinking about, guys, especially because the time to kill in this game is a little bit faster than what people were expecting. Something that you want to do and you want to think about is running on semi-auto, just to get those more accurate shots in. That good shot placement. I think I was just inside that tank on accident a second ago. I want to watch out here. Lots of explosions. Get him. Stay low. Get shot in the back. That's how it goes sometimes. That was pretty hectic. Crazy area to be in. Alright. Let's watch it here. We're getting crushed right now. Absolutely crushed right now. Let's move up here on this group of guys. And keep watching. Might be able to pull some revives this way. Oh my gosh, there's so many people over here. I'm gonna throw some more smoke. Keep moving. Keep it low. We'll work our way over to D here.
We've begun our assault on Charlie.
Got a man down over here. Jump that fence. Smoke it. All right. Can we go around back? Nope. That would have been nice. Right, we're going to get this guy, though. Oh. Just absolutely got walked up on while we were looking across the street there. I don't think balancing is quite there yet on this. And I know it's the beta and also that there haven't been any balance changes made yet, which is worth considering. But it would have been cool this weekend to see a little bit of a shift, at least in damage. There's just too much damage on some weapons like the shotgun. The shotgun's crazy right now. I don't know if you guys know that. It's absolutely insane. You want to watch out for that guy. But here we go. This is going down. Just keep it moving. Okay, we're gonna hop in here. Quick reload.
We've neutralized Charlie.
Kind of hoping that we can hop in and take Delta here while nobody's paying attention.
We are moving on Delta.
I want to get down here by this truck. Use this tire kind of as a backstop. Looks like there's a UAV behind me here. Yeah, it just got wrecked. Yeah, the UAV. I think that's the recon class. Gets the UAV now. And that could be a little bit crazy. Lots going on with that. What's our team doing? These guys are trying to take Charlie. Charlie's kind of a cluster on this map, to be completely honest. It's kind of my least favorite place to be because everybody's looking at it and it's right in the middle of the map. Somewhere that I really like to go, these outside areas, E, D, B, A occasionally. But A is so close to their spawn that it's kind of just a lost cause. We could at least hold B.
Have maintained control of the fight.
Team's getting crushed here. Yeah. Man, just heard that guy. Sound, not quite there yet either. Something that I would really like to hear just a little bit better. Let me turn this down. I know there's no music, but it was super crazy earlier. Indicators on.
Charlie.
Alright, guys. Back at it. Got a teammate up here on D. Spawn on that guy. We'll be by the tank, but I don't want to be on top of the tank. You guys see that? Yeah. It's close. I don't know how I feel about this gun yet. I've been working on getting attachments for it, but really, guys, the M4.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Sometimes you just can't go wrong with a classic, you know? And look at this thing. That barely even moves while I'm shooting it, you know? I love it. It takes a little more rounds to put somebody down with this than it does with the other one, so if we switch to semi-auto, that's kind of where my concern is. But look at that. See? That's what we need, is that stability. See that frag? Did you see that guy kind of jump around? I don't know what that was. A little bit of lag there. Maybe. Yeah, let's see here. I'm looking at what I got going on here for my... Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Just keep moving. We got that first guy. Still kind of early for me, fellas. So, something that I'm really wanting to look at. Being able to get a couple multi-kills in here. This isn't Call of Duty, though. You know, it just doesn't always work out that way. And something that I really hope that you see in my stream is kind of the realistic side of this game. I know that your favorite streamers that you watch, you know, your Tim the Tatmans, Shrouds, guys like that, they always seem to go off. And I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes I think that's a little bit sketchy. I would love a good clip of me killing like 8 guys. Don't get me wrong. That would be awesome. But never in my life have I been that guy. Never once. Not unless you like majorly catch someone by surprise or something.
The enemy's still winning the fight. Hit back and take control.
I just think it's a little more realistic that your average gamer is going to get like 1 or 2 kills in a game like this while they're in position, and then they're going to die. You know, that's just Battlefield. You know, half of the fun of this game and the strategy is the positioning. And that's kind of where the skill comes from, in my opinion, is being able to find those positions where you have an advantage or an angle that you can take on the enemy. They're down in that corner again, guaranteed. Yeah. But that's going to happen. That death right there that I just had is going to happen to 90% of people before they even get a kill in a game like this, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, drop it in the comments. Let me know if you're just a god and you just go off in this game. But I just don't think that's real. I don't think that happens. But I hope to get some solid gameplay today and to give us an opportunity to see something like that. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that absolutely is going to be the average in this game. I really wish that I was seeing here.
Hostile attack launched on Delta.
Pop that in up there. Yeah, getting quite a bit of lag right now, which is interesting. Might be because of the stream, honestly. Trying to get out of that corner. Bad place to be. Bad place to be in that corner. Is there a setting on here? I would love to see. Graphics wide here. I'd love to be able to see my refresh rate. So what happens if I just hit VSync? HUD I want. Although I will be honest with you, it'd be really cool to not have HUD. I'm interested in knowing what that would look like. I don't know, we're going to keep it for now. I'm a little too scared to change it, if I'm being totally honest with you. We are about to lose. Which sucks. Taking an L on the first match out.
Be advised, hostiles are assaulting Echo.
Wow. That immediately changed the feel of the game, not for the better, putting on VSync. If anything, I think it's tanking my frames right now. So, we're going to change that back. Alright, keep that in mind. Holy crap.
Be advised, we need to find defense of the marked objective.
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
Let me drop that down here. We're going to load in on E. Yeah. So those guys down there. Ooh, guys. That hurt. That hurt. We really fell apart there at the end. Really fell apart there at the end. But we'll get there. That was the best squad. How was my squad? How did I do? Not good. 8 kills. Alright. But... 8 and 10. Hoping to see a lot more going on there. I don't know why it's not showing my actual EAID for that. That would be really cool to change. But I don't think it's going to change. Not today. All right. Let's see here. Next game ready. Empire State. I'm excited about this. I haven't played Empire State yet. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. Get a new map kind of under our fingers here, you know. Yeah. I see there that someone just spammed cheap viewers. Don't want anything to do with that. I'm gonna drop that out of the chat there. Guys, I'd prefer if the stuff that we put in the chat was fun stuff. Or if you, when you hop in here, you say hi. That would be amazing. Big fan of that. What do you guys think about Battlefield 6 so far? Any takes on it? That G Fuel in there. Any feelings about the game? Have you played it yet? I hope you have. It's a fun one. It can be it can be really a good time. Hop in here. Looks like we're losing D. Wow. This map looks pretty cool. I already am kind of, just initial take, a little overstimulated by everything that's going on and the destruction here. Wow. Just laying down in the corner. You're cool. So let's see here. Hop back in on D. Yeah, I'm gonna do something I should have done last time.
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
Guy's not in the corner anymore.
Objective Echo has
We
been
got him up. Alright, let's hop in this building. It's a cool look. Sculpture. This gives me the feel of Siege of Shanghai. That Battlefield format. Ooh, wow. Okay. There's a lot happening there. We're going to smoke that. Immediately move to semi. See this guy on the right here?
We're moving on objective Charlie.
Damn. Absolutely dropped there. You know, something I am curious about is the DMRs in this game. We're getting some solid kills with DMRs in 2042. I don't know this map well enough to commit to a DMR yet, but maybe as we get into it, I'll feel a little bit better about it. This is kind of what I want to see here.
Objective marked.
What's this situation now?
Hostiles now hold objective Echo.
Hey guys, I'm not gonna lie, I got some concerns about the way this is about to go down. Who else saw that sniper glint? Yeah? Just me? Ooh, wow. He is liking us. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna smoke here. Then another move, for those of you who are gonna be facing snipers all the times. Throw smoke at the snipers.
Forces have the upper hand. Let's regroup.
Let's see what we can get done here.
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
Let's see if we can sneak in. This guy kind of beat me to it. Ooh, we're still on semi. That's always fun to find out. That's okay. Yeah, what I definitely don't want to do after that is stay there. After you sweep out a nest like that that's got 2 or 3 guys, the last thing you want to do is just hang out. You know? That's a good way to die.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
There's a lot of activity in this building earlier. I'm just going to sweep in here. The team's doing quite a bit here already. Lost E. That's not good. Lost D. Not good. Both of those really close to spawn. I'm always kind of embarrassed when you lose a base that's like on top of spawn. It seems like don't you think that your team would be paying... Talking to you guys, not paying attention. Don't you think that your team would be paying attention to the bases closest to where you spawn? Those should be the easiest to take because you can just spawn in and run straight to them. But yeah. It doesn't always work out that way, especially if somebody's got like a vehicle and they're just dominating that area. But we're going to try and walk into D. and see what there is that we can do. I see that guy up there. Lots of them. 2 or 3 maybe. If I had a sniper rifle, that would have been an outstanding position.
We've taken objective Charlie.
Alright.
Our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing.
Nice, that's good. We're gonna keep moving up here.
Move to attack the marked objective.
There we go. There's one.
We're targeting objective Delta.
Got the teammates coming up here. Was that guy hiding in the back corner again?
Advise, hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
It's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. It's kind of lame. Did we just wipe a squad? Did we just wipe a squad? What the heck, y'all? Drop that in the chat. Oh my gosh, where was that? How wild was that? All right, so we'll go off every once in a while. We'll see how we go here. That was an epic squad wipe just to jump straight in on it. Jeez. I cannot wait to clip that later. That's going to be a good time. That is proper positioning is what I'm going to give that to. And every once in a while, you know, maybe we'll pull something like that off. I am kind of starting to get the vibe that having a DMR wouldn't be a bad idea on a map like this. But again, kind of my fear, something like that. I'd love to not have that chap up. Ooh. See, that could have gone differently. All right. We're going to jump back into headquarters. I think they're coming around the back side of the building. Going in. It's just kind of weird to see them walking in because this seems like it's so close to our spawn for them to just be kind of walking down this street and getting in. That could have been another multi right there. Just wasn't quite on it. I do have a curiosity about controller versus mouse and keyboard on this game, and I may swap over to mouse and keyboard. For some shooters, it's just it's a feel thing for me, depending on how I'll play them. Which I know some people think that's absolutely crazy and that you should just kind of dedicate to one or the other, but that's not me. I'm a big believer here in doing what works best for you. Let's keep moving through here.
Echo has been captured by hostiles.
Looks like they're making a really big push on Charlie, but the hostiles are on E.
Attacking Charlie.
Yep, right there. I should have checked that. Should have checked that. That sucks. I'm trying here. I hope our teammate... I don't know if you guys just saw that on the map. I'm hoping our squad mate just domed that dude. Looks like he didn't, but... maybe.
Charlie has been
Oh, this is about to get bad. You just know this is about to get bad right here.
Hostile attack launched on Delta.
I'm just gonna smoke the heck out of that.
Good work.
Throw this ammo down. behind us with the shotgun. The shotgun's going to be my number one frustration, guys. It takes absolutely no skill. No skill. You heard me say it here. It takes no skill to walk up on somebody with a shotgun and click once. 90% of that's luck.
Assaulting Charlie.
It's just, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And, you know, the guys who are doing it, especially the streamers who are doing it, they're doing it for clicks.
Be advised, Delta
It's
is under
stupid.
attack.
I'll pick it up later. I played with it a little bit in the beta to see, and it is... Oh, tried to do some Rambo stuff right there. No luck. It's just, it's not, it's lame, I think. I just, I feel like
We are moving on objective Echo.
the range is fine on it, but the damage output is just absurd. And not for real life. Don't get me wrong. We're not talking about real life here. I'm talking about for like balanced gameplay. You know, and we want realism, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to get clicked on once and killed unless I'm playing hardcore, which is what I'd prefer to play. But in hardcore, I tap you twice from
Objective Echo.
like this side of the block to the other side of the block in hardcore, you're dead.
Our forces are hitting Delta.
So there's kind of an evenness to that, you know, as opposed to what we've got now, which is far from even. We're going to try and defend Delta, I think. I don't really know how we're doing. It looks like overall, we're up, which is good. But SGX, I've been seeing a lot of people play with that. That might be one for us to try out later. I would have loved to have seen a little bit more from the gadgets as well in the beta. I know they don't want to give the whole game away. I'm not telling them they need to give the whole game away, don't get me wrong. But it just would be fun to be able to play with a little bit more, get an idea for the classes. I watched a video earlier. Maybe it was like Tim the Tap Man or somebody. But I just saw somebody up there. I was talking about like every class has so much stuff going on right now. And that's too bad. I don't disagree that every class has too much going on right now, but it's fun. So my question is like, what's the end goal, right? For me, it's fun. I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe it's different for you. Maybe the end goal isn't fun for you. But let's see here. The DMR. Maybe we can kind of get in there with this DMR at D. Kind of make something happen here.
The enemy's fighting back. Break their momentum.
That's interesting. I wonder how that rangefinder, how that works. We'll have to play with that a little bit. I got that pistol kill earlier. That was part of my goal for today, is to try and work in a few more pistol kills. Silencer would be cool. It's kind of a nice little spot to be able to see that lower level there of D.
forces have neutralized objective Charlie.
Wow, that is just a ton of them. Was that 2 or 3 there? Smoke out.
Hostiles are assaulting Charlie.
Sniper. Up close too from the looks of it. It's a shame. Man, they're just spawning on D, just right there on the bottom portion of the map. I just pointed at the screen like you guys could see that. Just on that bottom portion of the map, and just flowing in like crazy. I mean, a silencer would probably be really great for this gun here specifically. Drop that guy quick. Maybe this will be more of our play.
Be advised, Alpha's under attack.
Oh, wow, that was bad. Sorry, guys.
Be advised,
That
hostiles
was
are attacking objective
bad.
Charlie.
Attacking Charlie. Looks like the team is pushing into D here. Wow.
Hostiles are attacking objective
Just
Charlie.
missing every opportunity that I got here. I feel like that guy's about to come push me here in a second.
Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Did you guys just see that? It's just like every couple of seconds a whole bunch of them spawn. There must be a beacon over there that people just keep on spawning off of.
We're attacking objective Echo.
I don't quite know what we're doing yet. I'm going to keep on moving us around here.
Be advised, objective Echo is in enemy hands.
A couple of those guys pushing towards Delta.
We're on track to win the fight. Let's close this out. Hostiles attacking objective Delta.
All right, crew. Yeah, I mean, how do we think that was going to go? But our position there was pretty compromised. It looks like that alleyway seems like it's going to be our best option to protect D. And then if we can kind of secure D at some point here, then what I'll do is I'll move it. This isn't terrible as far as spots go.
Be advised, hostiles now control Delta.
I'd like less of an angle. If I'm being completely honest here. I know I'm being picky and that they're just all over the place over there, but this is kind of
Enemy attack
more
confirmed
of what I was
Charlie.
hoping for. Yep, something like this. Alright, we're just going to keep sighted in here for a second. And that's the match. That's one of my teammates I was shooting at the end there. Well, we won. That DMR is pretty cool. I might roll with that. Get a bit more of that calculated gameplay. We did get that epic squad wipe though. Cannot be upset about the epic squad wipe. What was that, about 30 minutes in? I feel like I should almost... Let's see what this blows up. Yeah, I'm just going to keep like a little document there so that I can find that when I'm clipping later. Because that was an epic kill. We'll go, what was that? That must have been like 25-ish minutes in, right? Would that happen? Yeah, getting a squad wipe is interesting for me, always. Back to the Iberian Offensive, King's Battery. I'd love to go back to the desert. There's the desert map that's urban, and then the other one is the kind of that mountainous area. I can't remember the names of them to save my life, and I played a lot this last weekend, so that's kind of sad. But it would be nice to be able to catch that at some point. Get back to those. This map, I'm probably not going to be. Whoop. No thanks. Accidental click. I'm good. I haven't really played with the SMGs at all. So I don't want to try to just jump into that. I don't suppose I unlocked anything for this. A red dot sight would be pretty cool, not gonna lie. I would love to have that. Okay. Things look like they're a little crazy heading towards C. Not unusual on this map so far from what I've seen. Wow. Honestly, didn't expect for anybody to be even here yet. They're just blitzing into A right now to take it. We're kind of getting steamrolled. I may, if we lose this one, I might try and find another lobby for us to load into. But we'll see. We'll see where we're at.
Our troops have lost objective Alpha.
Had to check on my pup there real quick. He's just snoozing. Just a little snoozing dude. It's early in the morning here for him, so I'm not surprised to see that he's asleep.
Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Ooh, wow, this is a death. Yep. There's not a lot you can do about that. You get rolled up on something like that. I don't have any C4 or any explosives on me at all when I'm running around. So I always feel kind of like it's likely that I'm going to get just demolished. Yeah, just look at what we're dealing with there a little bit. Roll back in.
We have lost control of Bravo.
Silencer's definitely the way to go on this game. I'm pretty sure that if you're shooting with the silencer that it doesn't show up. See that sniper glint? That it doesn't show up on the map when you shoot, which is really important to me, especially on a map like this.
We need to defend the marked objective.
That's teammate.
Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
Attention. Objective Charlie has been lost.
I think those guys are dead now.
Our forces have neutralized Bravo. Be advised, objective Charlie has been seized by hostiles.
All right. I'm gonna reload and press on. Might drop this down here too. Reload some smokes. I like this little, I don't know if you guys can see it, right above my weapon indication. There's a little bar that loads that shows you when you're getting your grenades back. That's awesome. I like not having to guess that. Okay, we're gonna hop back down here. There we go. Something I like to do if I'm in that situation there where I'm reloading,
Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
keeping my eyes on the enemy, is just throw a marker down, especially if there's teammates in the area. You never know when somebody's going to come around, finish that kill for you while you're kind of in trouble there. Oh, you guys see that vehicle that's rolling in? Try and flank. I'm gonna try. I don't really know how this is gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's our tank. Were we saved? Kind of looks like we were saved. I really need to look into getting that chat down. I want to see your guys' chat. I don't want to see someone else's. Yeah, I mean, I maybe should have assumed that the two guys laying down were dead there for a reason. You know? But what do I know? I should try that AK out. It's the only carbine I haven't ran with. I wanted to use some kind of like M4 variant. I knew that immediately. It's always my favorite in a Battlefield game is to run some kind of M4. Holy crap. Man, that guy was just right on top of us, huh?
We need to defend the marked objective.
I think he just shot me through a crate. But, alright. Sure. We're going to hop back in on A, just for the immediate defend. There's a lot of value in holding these bases. Disappointing that it looks like we're getting absolutely stepped on right now, but I am not a whole team. And I will not take responsibility for the failings of a team to use teamwork. So, that's something that I'd say it's really big in these games. In Call of Duty, one guy can just sweep and get a ton of kills. And that guy rocks, you know? He's very good. And he'll change the whole match on his own.
Hostiles have seized Bravo.
There's something going on here. Yeah, we're just... No. Oh, looks like we're trying to push into E. Got a guy on C. Might hop in this tank, join whatever party is going on over here at B. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw. Okay. Hop in here. Slow approach. Isn't near as fun as just rolling in. Sometimes it's just the right move. Is there a way for me to just turn that chat off while I'm in here? Legal. Sure. Whatever. We're just gonna leave it be, guys. We're just gonna leave it be. And we're going to leave B. All of these things are true.
Charlie is under enemy control.
I don't really want to go to Charlie. Yeah. I'd much rather go to Alpha than go to Charlie. Charlie's, I miss tactical sprint, by the way. You know, just being able to hit sprint again while you're sprinting and go quicker. I know they weren't really going for that on this. Ooh. Thought I was going to die there. Not going to lie. Thought I was going to die. But we didn't. We're back here in the spawn. We're not going to chill here for too long, but we're just going to take the long way around to A. Maybe approach from that same kind of direction that we were coming from before. I don't know. Let's just
Position is needed on the marked objective.
peek the corner and move. I really like this little mini red dot up here. It's kind of got that Trijicon red dot thing going on. Big fan of that style. It doesn't take up the whole screen. The holographic sight in this game, I don't know what it is about it. I don't like it. Usually it's my go-to in any game that I'm playing. is to go for like a EOTech style holo. But not this one. I don't know.
Objective Alpha is under control.
The only thing about this position that I can already tell that I'm not going to be a fan of is how many directions I feel like I can get sniped from. Well, that's another thing I don't like. That just used up that shield there, and my shield is not... It's just kind of full reflex right there, guys. That reflex... Not the reflex. That wall just used and gone, and it didn't even get placed there. Look at this. They just run right through here. It's not like it's not showing up. It just didn't even get placed. That happened to me a ton in the beta. We're in the beta right now. It's happening to me still. That's why I think that they should have taken some time to do like a fix window. Here between the 2 weekends. Don't pretend you couldn't have done it. DICE.
Objective Bravo has fallen to the
Don't pretend you couldn't have done it. That's all I'm gonna say about it, you know. And it's just kind of disappointing. I would have loved to have seen. It would have said a lot to me as a player about how much DICE cared about this game if they would have just tried to throw in some different balancing in between. They know the shotgun's a problem. I think it was Big Fry that I was watching who said that he had made them aware of the fact, and they had heard from other people. He had heard from, or they had heard from other people, I want to say, that the shotgun was an issue, and they just haven't done anything about it. And I think they're just thinking, oh, you know, people just hop out and have fun for this little bit of time, and then we'll worry about it. Well, what if instead of waiting, you did something about it, and you showed us that this isn't 2042, and that you care about the development of this game?
Charlie's under hostile attack.
That's just my take. And I don't know, maybe it is too difficult to change it. I'm not a game developer. I'm a guy who plays games. I took a course on developing once, not games, just applications in general. Oh, I'm not going to get this sniper now. Wow, kudos to that guy for just jumping out. Wild. Yeah, I mean, listen, could my aim have been better there? Yes. Could my aim always be better? Also, yes. Definitely not, like I said earlier, not a skill player. Not a Shroud. That's alright with me. Never claimed to be.
We are attacking objective Alpha.
That's alright. Not everybody's gonna be that guy. Is honestly just the reality. Gosh, I knew that there was somebody there too. I knew it. I'm not confident enough with that DMR to try and turn that into a kill.
The enemy have maintained control.
Which is probably going to be the issue that I have just with this map in general. What's the situation?
Our troops are attacking Echo.
Let's get off A. Let's get into this fight over here to E.
Secured objective Alpha. We have lost objective Bravo.
Seems like there's a lot of guys trying to
We need attack support on the marked objective.
make their way downtown right here. There you go. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. Yeah, now it works.
Secured.
Mounting. Underrated. It's a great move. We took A back. B's out. C and D are the big ones right now. Guarantee they take E again, just because it's right there.
We are attacking objective Bravo.
So let's try.
We have secured Charlie.
Let's try to position ourselves well over here. Maybe we'll move it in. I don't know. Hard choices. I would love to be able to, like... This is a terrible spot. Somebody's just going to come from the right and absolutely wreck me in a second here. Yeah, that sniper probably. Be absolutely unsurprised if that happened. This is not a situation that I'm going to want to be in. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Yeah. What's this? That looks like a terrible idea. I could just get on E and shoot down, but I don't really want to. It seems awful. So we have the objectives closest to where they spawn, and they have the objectives closest to where we spawn. Now, to me, that means the spawns should flip. And I know that that's not how a Battlefield game works. I know that's not how it works, but we're running the potential here that, like, you're just going to have to fight this attack from both sides the entire time that you're fighting. If you're holding A and you're in that situation, or if you're us and you're holding D, look at this. If we hold E and there's guys that are over here in between C and A, they're just going to naturally spawn at their headquarters, and there are going to be some guys that spawn at A and they're going to come at us from two sides. That creates a really difficult situation for you to defend because you have to watch your back the entire time that you're fighting. And nobody does, because we all live in a world where we play Call of Duty now, and spawns flip, and you can just run straight in one direction towards where the enemy team spawns, because the answer is go to the other side of the map. And I don't know, man. That's just not realistic.
Attention, we need defensive support on the marked objective.
You heard it here first. What I'm about to do is dumb, and it's going to go poorly for me. Unless that happens.
We have taken the lead.
I'm upset about taking the lead, that's for sure.
Our troops are winning the fight. Push ahead.
We have initiated our attack on Echo.
Kind of curious to see here. I would like to position myself to be able to peek towards C. Kind of snipe into guys who are in that area.
We have initiated our attack on Charlie.
Or to watch this position here, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. My goal with that is not that it's going to keep me alive, it's that they're not going to see me if they run down that street or up the staircase.
Enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
Yeah, so they went to B. They went that way. So I was really curious about how this was going to go. If they were going to go to B or if they were going to run over from C. It looks like they went to B, which is fine. Totally fine. Live your life. Do what you gotta do. Thought I saw a sniper glint off to my right there a second ago. Call it Battlefield PTSD.
Enemies are attacking objective Charlie.
Specifically Battlefield 4 PTSD. The sniping got really atrocious in that game for a little bit. Just all over the place. People just consistently coming after you. Alright. Here we go. Keep moving. Looks like we got a couple guys up here.
Our troops have lost objective Charlie.
Ooh.
Attention, we have initiated.
I would love to see his view of that, because he shot me in the face basically while my guy was like trying to chop him. Oh, okay. I'm just going to A. You guys just see that car?
On Alpha.
I'm so bad.
Stop at nothing.
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Honestly, shouldn't have gotten away with that. I'll say it.
Attention. We're
I'll say
targeting
it.
objective
That guy
Delta.
had me cold. D and E, huh? Okay. You think a whole bunch of guys are about to just come streaming down this street here in a second? Or something. That guy looks like he's really in it. I'm gonna keep moving up. Somebody just died there a second ago, too. Oh, I'm really curious what I'm about to get myself into here. I'm just gonna stay low for a second. Sniper. Oh! Saved by the victory. Okay, here's what I want to look at again here. The chat. I want that in-game chat to not show up. I want that to stay. Double tap crouch for sprint slide. Apparently that's on. Let's give that a try. It's not going to do anything about the chat. I'm just curious. Really, the only HUD that I want to see is when a area, like the status of different areas, is 1. There's just some game fuel sludge on the bottom of that. My shaker glass was dirty this morning, and instead of cleaning it, I just decided to throw my caffeine into that. Dog's still asleep. It is 6:14 in the morning. This is when I was originally going to start my stream, but here I am. 2 viewers, go strong. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Hoping that we get some more people in here as the day goes, but just trying to film as much content as I can for this beta, because when it's gone, we don't get it again until October, which makes me sad. But that's how it goes. Siege of Cairo. Okay. I'm going to keep the DMR for now, but I'm going to look because I know that we got some. Don't want that. Really want that suppressor. Really, really want that. 10 round fast mag, 10 round mag. Well, fast mag, why not? Be a little bit quicker. Nope, not doing that. Really magnified side picture. We're gonna keep. Doing what we're doing. You heard it here. Doing what we're doing. I'm gonna spawn on C. And look to find a position upstairs, maybe in this building. Looks like this guy just got dropped and gave up. That's okay.
We're attacking objective Alpha.
Oh man, I thought that was one of them. You guys hear that? You hear him coming up on the left there as we watch that whole squad roll through that I dropped? Just one guy, not the whole squad. Not a whole squad wipe right now.
Forces have neutralized Alpha. Be advised, Charlie is under
Wow.
attack. Secured an early advantage.
Across the building. Okay. D might be a decent position for us to hold. Look at these icons, by the way, down here. Bottom of the screen, look at the gun icon. You see how, like, stuff is just kind of floating around? I feel like that could have been refined. Just my opinion. I'm just a guy. What do I know? But I feel like that could have been a little bit more refined heading into the beta. Losing the E. Can't spawn on the team anymore. Alright, spawn on D.
Be advised, the enemy has control of Echo.
Ooh, oh my.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta. We're attacking objective Echo.
I've got a visual on a hostile heavy armor bearing east.
There we go. One down. Want to get some semblance of
Echo has been
what we had before here for a position. There we go. He's down. Reload. Gotta stop doing that, man. Oh, shoot. Shoot.
We need to right defense of the
That is rough. I want to clip that snipe from earlier. Do 55 minutes. And then I'm actually going to spawn on the headquarters and see what's going on at E. That's what I'm thinking.
We now hold Echo.
Nothing's happening at E now. That's okay. 800 to 827. Man, the losing streak continues.
Enemy